Well, since joining Recoms, I learned, for example, that science is political, and another interesting thing I learned is that academia can be much more about improvisation than expertise.
A PhD is hard stuff. I started as excited as I am now. I knew it was going to be difficult, but there's always things that you never expect. So I have learned to cope with the unexpected.
Well, I'm an urban planner by formation. So since joining Recoms, I learned lots of other different things. I learned, for example, a lot about agroecology. I learned a lot about storyboarding, for example, like today, or about creative research methods.
I don't envision staying completely within academia, but a really big value that I hold throughout my work is getting research work out of the academy and making difference in the world. And I feel like a lot of the skills that I've learned through Recoms really help to enable me to do that.
We need space to think, to reflect, and what is it the role that we play in decision making. And it is not only going to vote anymore, it's really about getting informed, it's really about agreeing to disagree, it's about being inclusive. And these are issues that are not fully embedded in today's systems, and they need to change.
So I guess research is an iterative process, and that's something that I expected but did not expect it would be to such an extent.
I'm happy to learn that there are increasing efforts in the academia to interact with practitioners in a more creative and participatory way.
Quite inspiring to see all the things that were happening, all these citizen-led activities. We always talk about sustainability at the institutional level, and to see how much was happening at the grassroots level with people taking things into their own hands and trying to achieve sustainability and not just talk about it. That was quite inspiring and memorable for me.
What I'm trying to do is, when it comes to interaction with real people, either in my empirical field work with participants or with my fellow PhD students, with scholars, when you exchange about what you find, your struggles, is that to try my best to make unheard stories heard.
I consider every tiny interaction I do with the participants into the field is a special moment for me.
Lots of problems could be avoided if you plan ahead. Of course, there are things that you cannot plan for, but at the same time, a certain degree of planning makes your life so much easier when it comes to the hard PhD life.
By abandoning the idea that people always have to stick to the rules or do things my way, I think I've become much more appreciative of ideas and methods.
That there is no single method for transforming individual aspirations into collective action. And the strength of our research is precisely the diversity of approaches.